So going to be coming up to bat first, number 14, Smith. All right, here we go. The first pitch of the game is going to be in there for strike one. Next pitch misses high for one. And the next one's going to get hit over into left field. That's going to land as a fair ball. And a nice leadoff hit there by the Mojo. So now comes up to bat, number 15. So Peyton, the batter, swings and misses on that one. And the count. And that pitch goes low. It's going to come to the cage. The backstop there, and the runner now able to advance into scoring position. And that one's going to get hit, foul and out of play. And the count goes to 2. Nice job there by Kira. Number 1. Field, Cameron's under it, makes the out. And a nice play there by Cameron to record the second out for the Gators. Two balls, no strikes. For ball 3. So now hitters count for Jalen. And Kira walks the batter. It's way high. Nothing to do with that pitch. And runners at in the count now, 1-2. Over into left field. Cameron gets under it. A running catch. And that pitch is ripped into left field. There by Avelo.
Now batting number 6, Cameron.
All right, brings up to bat now Cameron Solano. And there's a bunt over towards first base. No one covering. And able to come all the way around to third is Avelo. And Cameron is going to be coming back to first base. So she looks for an opportunity to get over to 2. I love that song.
Now batting number 3, Fati.
Throw that one in the air. Almost got the umpire. Goodness. All right, hey, runners to the corners now for the Gators. Brings up to bat number 3, Fatima Masri. And on the pitch, the steal is on. And nice little try to get the runner over at third, but Avelo able to get back successfully. And a successful steal by Cameron. Now has 2 runners in scoring position for the Gators. And 2 balls, no strikes. Looking for something to hit here. Drive in 2 runs. Get the Gators on the board. And that misses. Nope, called for a strike. Grabs the outside part of the strike zone. And the count goes to 2-1. And the 2-1 is outside for ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike now, the count. Batter's count here for Fati as she steps in. And the 3-1 is hit into center field. And that's going to hit the ground. And the Gators are going to send 1 run and hold the runners at first and third. So the wind blowing in could have hung up the ball a little bit, but fortunate that it does hit the turf. Nice attempt by the center fielder to make the play, but it drops in, and the Gators are able to strike first to put 1 run on the board as Kira Sherman now comes up to the plate. And the first pitch to Kira goes high. Runners at 2 and 3 with a successful steal there, so 2 runners again in scoring position for the Gators. Opportunity for Kira to grab some RBIs, and she's going to bunt that one foul to the right side. And the count moves to 1-1. And the pitch to Kira goes inside for 2-1. This catcher wastes no time firing the ball back at the pitcher. And the 2-1 is high, hit into the air in left field, caught, and there's going to be tagging up. Oh, and an overthrow, and that allows Cameron. So the sac fly to left field allows Cameron to come in and the Gators to go up 2-0. And Fonte able to advance over to third base, so another run standing 60 feet away with just 1 out. And the first pitch to Addison is going to fall low. Nice block there by the catcher. And that pitch check swing almost wound up finding itself on the line and would have rolled into the corner for extra bases. Instead, just winds up being a long strike. So 1-1 now the count. As Addie steps in. And there is a bunt. It's a sac bunt. She's going to make it home. And a nice job there by the Gators. So far putting on a clinic offensively, mixing up blasts to the outfield and some bunts. And with that, the coach for the Mojo going to call his team into the circle. All right, score now 3-0 for the Gators. Board updated for you up there in the top left. There we go. Here we come. Boom. There it is. Now coming up to bat is going to be 99, Kennedy Copeland. And Kennedy's going to hit that one foul towards. And the count going to be 0-1. And the 0-1 delivery is going to get hit over towards second base. Second baseman makes the play over at first, out. And Addison able to move over. So Kenny Brown, second baseman. Gators still with one runner in scoring position. Brings Kinsley Roman to the plate. And the first pitch going to miss low for ball one. Pitch is going to be outside for ball two. Likes the count. Kinsley steps back in. Delivery from Summer. The changeup is in there for a strike, and a nice attempt to get the runner at second. Nice throw down by the catcher. And a good job by the Gators to make the throw happen. Is playing aggressive. And that pitch is going to sail high. And the count, hitters count at 3-1. And that's going to be ball four outside. So with 2 outs, runners at first and second, brings the catcher, Haley Hirsch, to the plate. And the first pitch sails high for ball one. And 1-0 count. And the next one going to get hammered, but right to third base. And the Gators up first. Kira delivers, and a pitch that goes out in the right field. A nice running catch there by Luca. And that's going to record the first out. Stellar job there. The wind is blowing, and she's able to play that ball as it trails away. And a nice catch. And that records the first out of the top of the second inning. First pitch to Rachel misses low for ball one. All right, here she goes. 1-0 pitch. Sails high for ball two. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that is hit into left field. It's going to drop in. And a nice hit there by number 10, Rachel, for a single. 1-out single. And there's the shot. It's going to be right to the shortstop. She's going to catch it, fire to first, and they record a double play.
Number 22, Clayton.
Drops in front of the fielder, and the Gators have their leadoff batter here in the top of the second inning. Now, Peyton Williamson. And they try to make the double play, but Peyton able to.
Now coming back, number
We're at
10,
second.
Angelo.
All right, well, that flips the lineup here. Fence, so they're going to run and bring one and bring two and score. Counts, and the Mojo catch a lucky break there.
Now batting, number 6, Daniel.
Here. Move on, no problem. So one out, runners at second and third. Third base, sleeping.
Now batting, number 3, Foxy.
Check 1, 2. All right. There we go. All right, so obviously a change in the circle here for the Mojo.
Now batting number 3, Fati.
Bunch of RBIs just sitting out there as the Gators hope to blow this game open if Fati can find a good. Is a changeup that misses high for. And 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count on Fati. And that one gets hit, caught by the center fielder, tagging up. Now, Avila Fitzgerald. Third, firing across the diamond. Oh no, I take that back. Kira does remain in the circle. Nice play there by number 10, Avila Fitzgerald. I knew Avila was going to be involved in that play somehow. Kira remains there in the circle working. Avila at third, picks up the ball, fires across to first base. Haley grabs that and they record the first out. All right, the first pitch there is ball 1. And that one's going to get hit foul to the left side. And the count goes to 1-1. $75-minute game. We're 40 minutes in. Or 7 innings. And that changeup, well ahead of it, drops low but swung on. And that puts Kira up on the batter by a count of 1-2. The batter, Raylan, number 7. Go. And that's in there for a looking strike 3. Nice job there by Kira to record the first out herself with a strikeout there on Raylan. And Coach Travis going to call a timeout and meet with his team in the circle. All right, so Kira's going to come out of the game after recording the 2 outs there. So change of pitcher. We've seen the Mojo do it. And Kira comes out job on 30 pitches. She doesn't allow a single run to score. And does a great job putting her team in excellent position as now Avila Fitzgerald comes in to close it out. So kind of splitting time in the game. A 75-minute game. I think Coach Travis was letting one pitcher pitch half of it and now brings the other pitcher in to pitch the other half. Chip game, nice thing to do. And that's kind of what threw me off. I saw the catcher, and typically we see Peyton Williamson, 22, behind the dish, catching Avila. as we saw earlier in the game with Haley behind the dish catching for Kira. So I just assumed when I saw a change of catcher, there was a change of pitcher, but I guess I just called a little too early. But I think I should buy a lottery ticket. So far I've called 2 different things before they happened. I called Avelo's name, she made the play at third. All right, well, here we go. Back into action with 2 outs. And the first pitch in there for strike 1 against the batter, number 14, Maddie. That pitch sails high outside for ball 1. Strike. And the 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike 2. And the 1-2 is just inside for 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And that one misses to bring the count full. All right, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And that hums in there for strike 3. Nice job there. Avelo comes in and records the 3rd and final out on the shoulders of Kira Sherman, who recorded the first 2. We move now into the bottom part of the 3rd inning. The Gators maintain their lead by a score of 3-0 here on the Florida Softball Network. And strike. And that one, though, is going to get hit over to the second baseman, who's running to try to catch it. Makes the basket catch. And the first out recorded here on the Gators at the bottom of the 3rd inning is going to bring Addison Held up to bat. And first pitch going to miss low for ball 1. Well, the catcher going to run out and talk to her pitcher real quick. And jogging back. And here we go. We're ready to go. And that pitch going to miss low for 2-0. There's no strikes, 1 out. The batter, Addison Held. In the circle is Maddie. And that one's going to get caught in foul territory over by third base. And 2 pop-outs in the infield recorded. It's up now, number 99, Kennedy Copeland, to bat. And the first pitch to Kennedy comes in low for ball 1. And the next one similarly comes in low for ball 2. So both pitches so far falling short of the plate. Pitcher Maddie going to need to lift it up just a little bit. Is Kennedy looking for something to hit? The third pitch of the at-bat is going to come in high. So an adjustment made, just a little too much there. And that puts Kennedy well up in the count of 3-0. And here comes the 3-0 pitch. And there it is right down the middle for strike one. And there's a blast that
Now to bat number 31, Kinsley. I got my hands in the stands, my team on my back, my family in my heart. I put my city on the map. See, I'm cool with my school, but I know I can do what I take them.
And there's another one that's going to get hit, but in foul territory. Lucky that one drops with the wind blowing. It is coming from right field, so may have blown that one further foul. Now, no balls, one strike for Kinsley Roman, the batter. 2 outs, runner at 2. And Kinsley hits that one over to the left fielder, who gets under it and catches it easily for the 3rd out. All right, the 0-2 coming up here. And that one gets fouled to the backstop. And we'll reset to 0-2. And that's going to get hit over past the second. Single. She might have had a better play on the ball, but trying to make that diving effort. Gets out in the center field. So a nice single there by Peyton, and the Mojo needed that as they try to get back into this game. Next pitch is a swinging strike one. So up at bat right now is Summer, the pitcher. And there's a swinging strike two. Going. Yes, nice catch. Nice catch by Kennedy in foul territory, about halfway between home plate and third. She has to crash on it right up against the fence and makes the catch. Nice job, nice communication between the third baseman and the catcher as well, as Peyton peels off to allow Kennedy to catch that one. And the Gators record the first out. The next one is going to get hit high into the air, over in right field, but in foul territory. Two Gators try to crash on it, but can't get to it. And that just goes as a long strike as the count now 0-1. No balls, one strike, the count on Jalen, the catcher. That sails high. And the count goes to 1-1. And the 1-1 now gets fouled. Over there. So a little too far over. And now Jalen's going to step in with a count of 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner And that one's going to get fouled again. To the right. This time a grounder instead of up in the air. And we're going to do 1 and 2 all over again. All right, here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one is swing low. Base is occupied, regardless of whether it hit the dirt. Couldn't quite tell, but doesn't matter. First base occupied. Prevents even a drop third from advancing. Take first base. And the Gators record the second out. And first pitch makes its way to the backstop. And with that, Peyton able to move over from first to second base, the runner. So now with 2 outs, the Mojo with a runner in scoring position. If the batter, Tori, can get her bat on it here. There's a swing and a miss. And the count goes to 1 and 1. Strike, 2 outs, runner at second base with the Gators up 3-0 here on the Florida Softball Network. The next pitch by Fitzgerald sails high. And now the count 2 and 1. All right, here comes the 2-1. And that misses low. And now we go to a batter's count of 3 balls, 1 strike. Here comes the 3-1 delivery from Fitzgerald. And that is going to get hit foul and drop. And that brings the count now full at 3. And the 3-2 is going to get hit. Nice play by second base. Fires to first and records the 3rd out. Stellar play there by Kinsley with a nice backhand grab. And the throw to Haley at first base gets the out. And the Gators able to prevent any runs from scoring as the Mojo strand 1 at second base. Peyton unable to advance. And we move now into the bottom of the 4th inning with the Gators up by a score of 3-0. Hey, 70-minute game today, or 7 innings is what we're looking at. We are currently at 61 minutes, so about 9 minutes of game time left here. Want to try to extend their at-bat. They are the home team. Let that timer go off. So we're going to be right back to you here in a moment. We're going to reset the scoreboard, take the runners off of the screen over there on the top right, and get ready for more action here on Florida Softball Network. And coming up to bat to lead it off for the Gators here is going to be number 7, Haley Hirsch. And she watches the first pitch come straight down the river for strike 1. And that one sails high. And now the count 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 sails high for 2 and 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Leadoff batter Haley here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And that one misses. And now it's 3 balls, 1 strike. So batter's count here for Haley. Gonna look for something to hit. Otherwise, she'll take first base on the walk. And that one gets fouled to the screen. And the count goes full now to 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. A little pause in the action here. Ball in the field. And he tossed that one off there. And we're back and ready for action. All right, 3 balls, 2 strikes to count on Haley. And that's going to miss low for ball 4.
Now to bat, number 16, Luca.
Brings up to bat now, number 16, Luca Hansberger. Luca, some solid hits in this game. Looking to keep that stretch going here. And a bunt that gets popped up and fouled to the right side. And the count going to be 0-1. Fielder. So with that wind coming in from the air until the fielder can get under it. And the Mojo record their first out, and Haley unable to advance. And so 2 pop outs. Able to watches the first pitch, missed for. And that one, who grabs it to record the 3rd out. Working in the circle, continues Avalo Fitzgerald. So far on 24 pitches. Kira came out with 30 pitches and did a stellar job, not allowing any runs. And Avalo coming in relief. First pitch there, misses for ball 1. And the next delivery in there for a strike. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And the changeup's going to miss low and outside for 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 delivery. Misses low. And now a batter's count of 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Mojo looking to get their leadoff batter on the base paths. In an effort to get those 3 runs back. They're behind on the Gators. And there's a swinging strike. Little check swing. And the count goes full. And the 3-2 in there for a looking strike 3. A little backwards K action there for Avalo. Records the first out. And now brings to the plate number 10, Rachel. Able to deliver. Rachel swings on that one. Can't make contact for strike one. Here's the next pitch. There's a swinging strike two. And Rachel quickly down the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. She is 1 for 1 today, so she's a hitter. And the 0-2 misses for 1-2. And that misses high outside, and the count goes quickly to 2-2. All right, here comes Avalo set on the 2-2 pitch. And there's strike 3. Nice job there by Avalo to strike that batter out as Rachel her dugouts brings up to bat now number 18. So this is Kinsley now coming to bat. She's 0 for 1 today. And the first pitch from Fitzgerald misses low inside for ball 1. But that one grabs the strike zone. And the count goes to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. In the top of the 5th inning. And that one's going to get popped up to the third baseman. Kennedy quickly grabs it easily. And they record the out. And that's going to... Nope. Let's see what's going on here. I'm not sure if the game is over. I see face masks going on. The timer's about to go off in about a minute, but oh, no. So there is. Okay, so the home plate umpire did call it. Home plate umpire called it, so that's going to be ball game. And so the Gators managed to go undefeated this weekend and get the title here as they knock off the Mojo in a close game, 3-0, with stellar pitching performances both by Kira Sherman and Avalo Fitzgerald sharing duties there. We want to thank you very much for tuning in here to the Florida Softball Network. If you enjoyed today's game, please subscribe to the channel. If you already have, thank you so very much. And if you enjoy the game, give it a like. My name's Dave, coming to you again. We're going to head back south, back to Florida for our next tournament. We want to thank you very much for joining. We're going to leave the camera running here for the awards presentation. It's so hard to hear. They're saying that they appreciate everybody coming out, playing hard. turf. Number 1, that's right. Number 7. Number 24. Number 2.
Oh, Lord.
And that's going to do it here for us. We're going to wrap it up on your Florida Softball Network. We want to thank you very much for enjoying our gameplay, hopefully. For watching the Florida Softball Network. We'll see you back at the Clay on another day. Take care, everybody.